Hello everybody, it's Julia here from the Highly Sensitive Tarot. I hope everybody's well and having a good day. I'm back today with another new deck. It's been shocking actually. I feel somewhat embarrassed that I've had so many new decks recently. It seems excessive, even for somebody with a big passion for tarot cards. It seems excessive, but I had a big haul for my birthday, and since then there have been 2 or 3 decks that have come up, you know, just released in the UK, and they're things that have been in my wish list, and so I've bought them. You will have seen my Seasons of the Witch Winter Tarot video just recently, hopefully anyway. It'd be lovely if you watched. And today what I want to do is I've got a new deck called the Mythical Creatures Tarot by Jane Wallace, which I'll show you in a moment. And I want to compare it, as I'm doing a walkthrough of it, with 2 other creatures decks that I've got. I just thought it would be really interesting to sort of compare them, really. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is the new deck. It's a big box. It's by Jane Wallace and Julia Cellini. It's by Chico Books. Jane Wallace is the founder of Psychic Sisters, a team of clairvoyants based in Selfridge's department store in London. Blimey. She's the author of Lunar Tarot, the Moon and Stars Tarot, and the Magical Nordic Tarot. And she lives in Essex in the UK. Well, I'd never heard of this lady, so I was really interested to see this deck. And I love decks about sort of mythology and, you know, cryptids and creatures and anything like that. So I shall get this out of the box because it's this box has got, I can't show you. Let me see if I can get the camera up a bit further. There we go. So it's got, and it's really not easy to get off. It's got this weird sort of envelope type thing, which I'm afraid to say I will not be keeping. And then it's in this big box, Mythical Creatures Tarot, which is quite nice, and it's got a magnetic opening, but already it's sort of come undone, the glue for here, and I've opened it once, so that's not great, is it? But I think its saving grace is it has a really, really nice hardback book, which I'll show you in a moment. And inside the box, the deck is in another box. So I think I shall just be getting rid of this because this is not great. And I shall keep this tarot deck in this box because it's a nice box. Shame about the big box, but yeah. So this is the deck, the Mythical Creatures Tarot, and I've not had it out of this box yet and played with it yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to get my other decks out, which are the Fantastical Creatures Tarot. So we've got the Mythical Creatures Tarot, the Fantastical Creatures Tarot, and we also have the Soul Creatures Tarot. So I'm going to put them all side by side and we can have a look at them all. But just quickly, this is a really nice little hardback book here, actually. It's got some lovely colour pictures in it. Tells you how to read the cards. There's some spreads. Who the mythical creatures are in the deck, which is nice. how to approach a reading, some spreads. There's a 3-card spread, a manifest your dreams. Oh, there's quite a few. A weekly spread, a dragon's lair, 8-card arch spread. Yeah, tells you a bit about the majors. And then you get a page of writing and a picture with an affirmation for each card. So, yeah, it's a nice book, actually. Yeah, so I shall just pause the video. Excuse me. Okay, so here's the 3 decks. And just laying them down now, I was just looking at the backs of these cards, and the Mythical Creatures one is quite nice, isn't it? And the Lisa Hunt deck, oh, what's her deck called? The Fantastic. So this is the Fantastical Creatures, this is the Mythical Creatures, and this one is the Soul Creatures deck. And out of the 3, the cardstock for this Lisa Hunt deck is by far the nicest, the US Games system. This one, I think if you bent it, it would never go back. I mean, they're okay. They're okay. And this the same with the cardstock for this, the Soul Creatures deck as well. It's a bit cardboardy, but you know, they're okay. I do very much like this US Games cardstock particularly. So without further ado, I'm not going to talk too much unless there's anything I see that is of real interest to me. I just thought it would be useful to and interesting to have a look at these 3 creature type decks all together. So the Mythical Creatures has got keywords on it, which I don't mind. I don't mind if they're decent, you know, keywords. It's not something I really need. Sometimes they actually get in the way of your intuition, but I really like this High Priestess. I think just looking at this artwork also is, while Lisa Hunt's artwork is beautiful, it's much more intricate and detailed and really takes a lot more looking at. These 2 cards are more direct, I suppose. They're brighter and clearer. I haven't actually read with any of these decks yet, to be honest, which I must find the time to do. Perhaps I should have a creatures month. Ooh, the High Priest we've got there instead of the Hierophant. I was just looking at that thinking I was going to see a centaur again, but no. Oh, these are all really nice, really interesting cards, aren't they? I don't know what this is. Oops. So we have in the Mythical Creatures, we've got Justice as number 8, which is not my personal preference. I see Strength as being number 8 very much so. Hermits. They're all pretty cool. The Yeti is a brilliant card for the Hermit, isn't it? Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, I really would like that to have been Justice. But hey ho. I just thought I could have used this deck in my spooky edition of 22 favourites majors, couldn't I? There's some good cards in here. Do you know, it never even occurred to me. Well, I'm enjoying all of these cards actually. I just think it's brilliant, isn't it, that you can have one word like death or temperance and so many different interpretations of it. These are all beautiful, aren't they? Calmness. That's a nice keyword for temperance. Ooh. Well, interesting. We've got dogs or wolves for those two. I can't remember his name, but he guards the gates of hell, doesn't he? The three-headed dog. Godzilla. Or the Kraken. Not sure. I really like these. These are all lovely cards, actually, aren't they? Beautiful stars. You have to let me know in the comments which was your favourite deck out of these three and why. If you have any of these decks. I think generally artwork wise it might have to be the Soul Creatures deck for me. I'm not sure. I mean, they're all beautiful in their own way. Look at all of these, look. I love the fire in these two. This is a very gentle deck, this Fantastical Creatures Tarot. It's very gentle. In the world. Interesting, we've got the snakes in the both, haven't we? So when I paused the video to put all these out, I realised they were all, the minors were all in different orders, so I had to sit and sort them out and put them all in the same order. So the Ace of Wands, they've all got their wand, haven't they? That's pretty cool. Two of Wands. I like all of the birds in the wands. Oh, oh look. Squabbling, tension, competition. How funny. I think this is a very easy reader, actually. Much more than these two. Although the keyword really helps on this one. Look at the Seven of Wands. Challenge. I like the horses and the element of speed with these cards. The 9. It's all pretty cool. Release those burdens. You can see that there, can't we? He's very bent over. The Page of Wands. Very nice, all the knights. I like those. Gorgeous Queen of Wands. Interesting. Wholesome for the King of Wands. I wouldn't have necessarily described him as wholesome, would you? He's more this sometimes, I think. Although he's represented as quite wholesome there, isn't he? Interesting. Okay, so the cups. Beautiful Ace of Cups. These are very sweet. Oh, they're all very sweet, aren't they? They're all the same as well. They're all mermaids, aren't they? Three of Cups. That's interesting. I like all of those. Meditation, that's a good keyword for the Four of Cups. Five of Cups, mourning. Yeah, we can see that here. Oh, these are all beautiful, aren't they? The Six of Cups. Very sweet. Seven of Cups. It's an interesting card, isn't it? Eight of Cups. What's going on with his head? Nine of Cups. Oh. Excuse me. The Ten of Cups. Alignment. That's nice. Not so sure about what's going on there, but we can see the Ten of Cups here. Page. That's all very sweet. I did wonder if we'd have seahorses for the Knight of Cups. This one we look like we've maybe got Poseidon. And this is like a cell key, I think, isn't it? The Queen of Cups. Another mermaid. The King of Cups. I guess you get water dragons, don't you? I wouldn't have thought of that. And then the Ace of Swords. I'm not sure what that creature is there, blimey. He's a mishmash of a lot of things. The Two of Swords. It's one of my favourite cards in the deck, not because I love the images on the cards often, but just because it has held a real lesson for me in life. The Two of Swords. When it comes up, I know it means business. The Three of Swords. Strange. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. He's up to no good though. Disheartened is the key word. That's a very pretty card, isn't it? The Four of Swords. Oh. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. It's interesting, the ghosts behind. It's like death, isn't it? I think, as you can tell, out of all of these three decks, I think probably the artwork on this one holds the most interest for me, but it will be interesting to see how they all read when I get round to reading with them. The Eight of Swords. Poor Medusa. And poor dragon. Ooh, and that looks like an elephant with teeth. That's quite nightmarish, isn't it? We've got healing here for the Nine of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Another strange creature. Adjust. That's a good word for the Ten of Swords, isn't it? Endings and beginnings. Change, adjust. A ferret, isn't it? I think that. How weird. Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. I'm not sure success is a good keyword for the Knight of Swords. I mean, I guess it is, isn't it? But Beautiful Queen of Swords. Oops. The King of Swords, honesty, that's a good keyword. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, they're all beautiful. Lovely green in this deck. Two of Pentacles. This is very pretty. Oops. The Three of Pentacles, that's funny with the gnomes. Triumph. Four of Pentacles, the dragon with all his gold. Another dragon with all his gold. This one's not so clear, is it, that he's hoarding? Ooh. Five of Pentacles, pride. Yeah. Oh, that's horrid, isn't it? Huh? Poor little gnome out there on his own. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Very nice. Eight of Pentacles. Oops. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, these are beautiful. Oh, look at those. The greens are just gorgeous, aren't they? Really stand out. That's a lovely card, the Nine of Pentacles. And Ten of Pentacles. And Legacy. The Page of Pentacles. Very sweet, this one. It's lovely. Look at him. I leave my pentacles alone. Ooh. And we got a golem as well. This very slow moving creature made of the earth, made of clay. A beautiful Queen of Pentacles. These are lovely, aren't they? The King of Pentacles. A leprechaun with his rainbow and his pot of gold. Very nice. And then we had one more card, which I don't know what that is, because that was never even referred to in the guidebook, actually. So I'll perhaps have to Google that word and see what it means. Excuse me. So, what an interesting thing to do. And do you know what I've sort of thought is that Lisa Hunt's artwork is beautiful, really intricate and delicate and detailed, and you know, I still have her fairy tarot on my wish list to buy. I very much like her artwork, but when you put it against decks that are very colourful and less detailed, I guess, easier to look at, you know, this deck, you have to really look closely at all the detail in the card, but not so much these two. I think out of the three, I like the cardstock of this one the best. I like the backs of this one the best, and I like the front images of this one the best. Anyway, if you have any of these decks, or you have a favourite, if you like anything or don't like anything about them, do let me know in the comments. I love to hear from everybody. I'm sending you all my love, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you.